Hello, I'm Guy.
I'm Pete.
We're 2/5 of the band Elbow, and we're here at Splendour in the Grass for the first time. We've just done a load of our own shows across Australia and finishing with Splendour, which is the one that you want to do when you come to Australia. That's the one everybody asks you, are you going to do Splendour? And this year, we are.
We're going to do it.
We had quite a lot of success with our previous record back at home in the UK. Seldom Seen Kid won every prize, pretty much, we're proud to say. We've been together for 20 years as a band, 10 of those releasing records, so we kind of thought we knew where we were. We thought we'd plateaued, we thought we'd peaked almost, and we were very happy where we were, living off music, and then Seldom went bananas. So we toured it for, I guess, a year and a half longer than we had done any previous record, and then it came to the question of, do we want to keep milking the cash cow, or do we want to go back in the studio and get another record done quick? And we decided on the latter, and we went up to Scotland and discussed what kind of record we wanted to make, and we were all of the mind that we wanted to do something that wasn't necessarily building on the success as much as using the success to get what we already did to more people. So we brought out a complex, often subtle record rather than a floor filler. We're very proud of it, and it's done really well back home.
I don't think success changed the band at all because of the 3 albums before the successful one. Our lives are, it's kind of just steadily grew. Venues we played got bigger, and obviously more albums were sold, but our lives are still pretty much the same, really. Life's kind of the same as ever, but just with a bit more cash.
Sometimes being too happy can actually affect the way you write songs.
I don't know about too happy. I mean, maybe I have said that, but I've said a lot of things. It was so exciting when it all stepped up again. It was so great to sort of have the pride of everybody that we grew up with, Because we deliberately wanted to spend less time than we had on a record before. 2.5 years is the normal length of time we spend in the studio on a record, and because of the extra time on the road to get one away quicker, we did it in just about a year. And I wanted an overarching lyrical theme to make it a little simpler to write, and I realised that I hadn't really concentrated on the past. I'd written the odd nostalgic lyric here and there. When the lads get together, it tends to be quite wistful a lot of the time, and it lends itself to nostalgia, so it made sense to write about the past. And because we were feeling quite proud of ourselves and everything that's happened and how long we've been working on it, and it made sense. And also the lads were there for most of these stories, We've known each other since we were kids, so it was dead easy to do, and it still had lots of light and shade.
Is there anything unique about the Australian audiences or even Australian festivals for you?
I know all festivals are different, but I don't think... See, this has got like a real vibe of Glastonbury about it. Like the Glastonbury Festival is very different from the Reading and Leeds Festival, and they're in the same country. Do you know what I mean? I suppose it's the lineup, and some festivals attract kids, some more mature adults and stuff. But I don't necessarily think from country to country things change. I think people go and react the same way to our music, and when I watch other bands, it seems to be the same.
Do you tweet? Do you feel the need to connect on the internet? Or
the fiercest tweeter in the band is Craig. And it really annoys him that I have 35,000 more followers than him, because I don't tweet that often, and usually drunk as well. It was one of those things for years when we were like, we really should pursue this, it's a good way to keep in touch with people, and nobody ever did. And now you can do it in your pocket, there's no excuse really. So yeah, it's interesting. Perhaps not solely about Elbow stuff, we just tweet nonsense really. Hello, I'm Guy.
I'm Pete.
And you're watching Music Feeds TV here at Splendour in the Grass.